And the Trump administration has said they're going after the worst of the worst criminals. But NBC5 Investigates has found people with seemingly no criminal history being swept up in these latest immigration operations. This afternoon, our camera captured several vehicles containing ICE agents and those detained being brought in and out of the ICE processing center in Broadview. Our investigative reporter Bennett Haeberle joins us now with what he's learned about those who are being arrested. Bennett.
Yeah, Marion, we keep asking ICE and the Department of Homeland Security for numbers on how many people have been arrested. So far, no response. Those we spoke to seem to be running into a fog of sorts with the immigration operations going on here in Chicago, where it can be challenging for families and the public to know who's being detained, where, and if they'll be deported. Outside the ICE processing center in Broadview, we noticed a steady stream of cars containing agents, and in some cases what appeared to be detainees, being brought inside the building where the windows have been boarded up.
If they got detained together, they're supposed to be together.
It's here where we met Giselle Maldonado. She says she's been struggling to get information. It's been all over the past 2 days. Lake County, Indiana, immigration court in Chicago, trying to learn more about the whereabouts of her two uncles, who she says were apprehended by federal agents Monday near North and Central Avenues. She identified them as 38-year-old Adair Nicolas Jimenez Barrios and 40-year-old Gabriel Soto Rivera. NBC5 Investigates has asked ICE and the Department of Homeland Security repeatedly for how many people have been detained since enforcement efforts ramped up last week. Neither agency has provided an exact count. But her uncle was listed on this DHS press release, announcing some of the worst apprehended, stating that Gabriel Soto Rivera has an arrest history for domestic violence. But NBC5 Investigates could not find any criminal record in our search of 12 county courts in Illinois and those in Indiana and Wisconsin. And Giselle says neither man has a criminal history. And for 18 of the 22 so-called worst of the worst, we could not find any of their alleged arrests or criminal histories. It's possible crimes occurred elsewhere. For more than a week, though, we've been asking DHS and ICE for additional details, but have not heard back.
I don't know why they got arrested if they don't have no criminal records, when supposedly Trump, that's what he wants to get, immigrant people that have criminal records.
Giselle told me she believes both men are undocumented and have signed paperwork since being apprehended. She fears they could be deported as early as Friday.
It's not fair for us to get treated like this when there's like more out there that's worse than us that we come here to work.
What do you make of all that is happening?
What I make?
Yeah, what is your opinion of everything that's transpiring?
I think it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
According to Track, a research website that tracks immigration data, nearly 70% of those in ICE custody do not have criminal records. And we have reached out to DHS and ICE even today to ask directly about Giselle's uncle. We are still waiting to hear back. The Trump administration in the past has said even those arrested without criminal backgrounds committed a crime if they crossed the border illegally. But even that has traditionally been considered a misdemeanor for the first offense. Marion?
Thank you for that deep look into this, Bennett. I know you'll stay on top of it.
Sure.